To me, more than a position, your love, if it is developing in your heart, for your friends and family members, it's an indication that you are really progressing. Is your moral character improving? Then I can say you're progressing. So, of course, in one way, when we move from first chakra to the second chakra to the third chakra, it is, of course, progressive in nature. But unless and until we reach the destination, it's of no use. Let me give you an example. You take a flight from Mumbai and you are going to London. But something can go wrong and there can be calamity. Your journey is instantly broken. Similarly, in spiritual journey also, we have to reach our destination very safely. See? And greater the height, let me repeat, greater the spiritual height, one will have to become more and more careful with one's behavior in a conscious way. You just cannot act unconsciously without awareness. What is the difference between an ordinary person and an elevated person? So, on a spiritual journey, I think as we move on, there is a greater responsibility on our shoulders to behave properly, speak properly, act properly, think properly. Everything has to be in tune with your height. If that doesn't match, there is no growth. Let me give you another example. Spiritual height versus spiritual condition. What is better? To me, more than a height, better would be my condition, spiritual condition. Imagine that you are in a valley and slowly you start going on a mountain. And you are on top of the mountain where you fall sick, too cold, can't breathe properly. But you are in the valley, you are very healthy. You were able to walk properly, your breathing was better. So, what would you prefer, valley or the height? Where your health is good, right? So, similarly, where your condition can flourish, where there is a lot of love in your heart, then I would say that spiritual person is lot better than a person who is on a greater height. Eventually, the spiritual condition will help us in the end. Masters gives a glimpse of a condition, but it is our business as abhyasis to allow that glimpse to expand and make it more and more and more understandable, more and more digestible. It is like when you go to a party and you have meals. You go from one buffet to another buffet. You go on tasting hundreds of items. What will happen to you? So don't be so greedy. While you are at one level, enjoy that. Develop that state and allow that to be digested in your system. Spend enough time. So this is what I call it as a maturing of our individual spiritual condition. Maturing is very important. And if at all you are lacking love, if you are lacking morality, if you are lacking character, if you are lacking moderation in your life, consider you still have to breathe the spiritual air. It has not touched you as yet.